Hi guys, today's video is going to be a series review on Percy Jackson and the Olympians series by Riordan. The book consists of 5 books, which are number 1, The Lightning Thief, number 2, The Sea of Monsters, number 3, The Titan's Curse, 4, Battle of the Labyrinth, and 5, The Last Olympian. The series follows a young boy named Percy Jackson who discovers very early on in the series, no spoiler, don't worry about it, that he is actually the son of Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. In the beginning of the first book, we are introduced to 12-year-old Percy, who has had kind of a difficult childhood. He finds it very hard to fit in with society. He's been kicked out of multiple schools because of his ADHD and dyslexia and accidents that keep occurring that he gets blamed for. And it is only after he gets attacked by a monster and he is saved by his best friend who turns out to be a satyr, and his teacher who turns out to be a centaur, is when he actually discovers that he is a young demigod, which means that he is half human, half god. It is after that incident that he gets kind of forced to go into this camp called Camp Half-Blood, which is where young heroes go in the summers. Some of them stay longer though, depending on their family situation. It is in Camp Half-Blood that young demigods get trained to become heroes in order to fight off monsters down here in our world, I guess. It is in this camp where Percy finds friends and enemies, and where he is ultimately told that he may be the key to saving or destroying Western civilization. No pressure. Overall, I found myself really enjoying the series. The books are just fairly short and very simple and easy and fast to read. So much so that I actually found myself reading the entire series within a week. Percy's voice throughout the series I just absolutely loved him as a character. He's very funny, witty, and just very snarky at times. Write a very authentic character. He doesn't come off pretentious at all, like he's this grown man trying to write like a 12-year-old boy. It doesn't come off like that at all. I think it comes off very authentic. I didn't find myself rolling my eyes over anything and thinking that, you know, oh please, as if a 12-year-old boy would actually say this or something like that. It was just a very fun and enjoyable read, and I really recommend it. Now, I feel like I have to talk about this because I think that this is one of the major kind of critiques that comes up whenever this series is mentioned, I have found, and that is comparisons to Harry Potter. A lot of people kind of argue that this is just a rehashed version of the Harry Potter series, but I honestly completely disagree with that statement. While the foundation of the plot is very similar to Harry Potter, one can argue, I still don't believe that it is a rehashed version of the Harry Potter series, because while the foundation is, I guess, somewhat similar, the plot and plot development, character development, and just everything else that surrounds the story is just so vastly different that I find it a little ridiculous that people seem so intent and so focused on those tiny similarities while kind of ignoring everything else that just differentiates the two stories. Just my own personal opinion, like I said, but I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments down below if you guys are interested. I love having discussions on topics like this, so just let me know what you guys think. Back to the series. Like I said, I really enjoyed the series. I found that the character development overall throughout the series was very nice. The conclusion to the series, I admit I was a tiny bit disappointed with, just because I guess in my mind I was kind of forming my ideas of how I thought the series was gonna end, and then when it actually did end, it was just so different from what I had formed in my head. But I don't fault it for that whatsoever. I do think that it is a suitable ending to the series, especially considering, again, that this is for kind of more of a middle grade audience. I think that it's very appropriate for that. If I were to share with you guys kind of like my star ratings for each of the books, I gave The Lightning Thief a 4 out of 5 stars, The Sea of Monsters 4 out of 5 stars, Titan's Curse, I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, The Battle of the Labyrinth 5 out of 5, and The Last Olympian a 4/4.5 out of 5. So I think if I were to grade this whole series as a whole, I think I would give it a 4 out of 5. That seems very reasonable. And if I were to pick my favorite book from the whole series, I think it'd be a tie between the Titan's Curse and the Battle of the Labyrinth. And the main reason why I love these two books so much is because I think these are the ones that had the most kind of laugh out loud moments for me, and I personally really enjoyed that in a book. So if you're thinking of reading the series, I say go for it. It's really fun. Like I said, it's just a very fast read. You can read this in a matter of hours for each book. It doesn't take that long, and you don't have to be super familiar with Greek mythology to be able to read this either, so don't be put off by that. I think Riordan does an amazing job at explaining all the Greek mythology for people who aren't, you know, maybe as well versed in the subject. Keep in mind it is for younger readers, but I still think that, I mean, children of all ages will enjoy this, whether they're 5 years old, 25 years old, or 95 years old. I think anybody could find this book genuinely entertaining, and I really enjoyed it, and I really do recommend that you guys read it if you are interested in following the Percy Jackson train, I guess. So yes, that was my series review on Percy Jackson and the Olympians by Rick Riordan. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I am currently reading the Heroes of Olympus series. If you guys are interested in any book reviews for those as well, I am already done with The Lost Hero and The Son of Neptune, and I'm currently reading The Mark of Athena. So let me know if you guys want any kind of specific book reviews for those, or if you guys want me to just do like a series review at some point. That is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have links for everything down in the bottom bar below. Each of the books Goodreads, my blog, and anything else that's relevant. I'll have links for everything down below. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.